Hey there, kids. This is Reveal Math Lesson 3.4. Let's take a look. Okay, in today's lesson, they want you to use a place value chart to set up the addition algorithm. Now, we talked about this yesterday, and it's very similar to yesterday. There's just one little thing that's different, and I'll tell you about that. Today, we're going to do something called regrouping. Okay, that's how it's different from yesterday. It says start by adding the digits in the ones place, regroup as needed. So we're trying to find the sum right here, the sum of 48,712 plus 23,483. Okay, well, let's take a look at how they did this so far. They said this. They wanted us to start in the ones column, just like our last lesson. And in the ones column, if we put our numbers in here, we have a 2 and a 3 in the ones column. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, so everything's good so far. It's just like yesterday. Then we go to the tens column, okay? And we have 1 10 here and 8 tens here. That equals 9 tens. Everything is still good, right? Then we get to the hundreds column right here. Okay, well, we have 700s and 400s. Well, that equals 1100s. And let's just look at that for a second, what 1100s looks like. Okay, 1100s really looks like this, 11. And if it has 2 zeros, that's hundreds, right? Well, that's the same thing as 1,100. 1100 is the same thing as 1,100. So we're able to put a 100 right here, but this 1,000 right here has to go over into the thousands column. And where is it going to go? We're going to put it right there, okay? We say that we're going to regroup it, or sometimes they say that you're going to carry it over, okay? So now we get to the thousands column, and we have to add that up. Well, there's this 1,000 from right there, right? Plus there's 8,000, plus there's 3,000. Okay, well, that makes 12,000. All right, well, let me write down 12,000 over here, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, 12,000 looks like this, 12,000, right? Well, that's 2 1,000s and 1 10,000, right? Because 10 and 2 makes 12. All right, so we have a total of 12,000. Well, we can put that 2 right here, but we need to carry up or regroup that 1 10,000, which is right here, and we need to put it in the 10,000s column. Okay, now we can go back and we can finish adding that up. So in the 10,000s column, that's the last one we're going to do, we have a 1, a 4, and a 2, and that makes 7 right there. Okay, so let's read this right here. It says this. It says, gotta get my pen. Our sum then, if we're adding this together, is 72. If we're saying thousands, we need to put a comma, and there should have been a comma there and a comma there, right? 72,195. Kids, you're learning how to do addition using the algorithm and regrouping. All right, so let's do an example right here. Now they give you 3 rows right here. We're going to save this top row for if we need to regroup. We're going to use the middle row and the bottom row right here. We're going to save this one right here for our sum at the bottom. So they give us this. They say 6,598. Better put a comma there, right? Plus 2,361. 2,361. Okay, kids, help me out as we go here. You ready? Let's add these up together. What's 8 plus 1? Right, 9. What's 9 plus 6? Okay, we did the ones column, now we're in the tens. 9 plus 6? Right, it's 15. It's going to be 15 tens, but 15 tens is really 150, right? If I was going to write 15 tens, it looks like that. Well, that's 5 tens right here, so let's put the 5 right here in the tens column. And this is, you said 150, so we have to put that 1 up here. Okay, we're going to carry it over, regroup. All right, so we had 15 tens, there's the 5, there's the 100s, right? That's 150. Now we continue to add. Kids, what's 1 plus 5 plus 3? Right, that's 9. Okay, and then we have 6 plus 2, That's 8. Okay, so we went column by column in the place value chart. If ever we ended up with something too big to go into that column, we moved it over to the next column by regrouping. Kids, right now you're learning how to do addition with regrouping. Here we go again. Let's do it again. You ready? Okay, so we put it in the chart right here. We have 47,000. So let's do that. 47,000, right? Comma. 942. And then you have 38,243. 38,243. Kids, help me out. Let's add this one together. You ready? We're going to start in the ones column. 2 plus 3. Right, 2 ones plus 3 ones is 5 ones. Nothing changes. Then we get to the tens column. 4 plus 4. Right, you get 8. Okay? Then we go on to the hundreds column. 9 plus 2. Well, that's 11. And it's 9 hundreds plus 2 hundreds. So that's 11 hundreds. Okay, 11 hundreds looks like this. All right. Well, if you write 11 hundreds, that's really 1,100, right? So we're going to put the 100 right here. And we're going to take this 1,000 and we're going to carry it up right here. 9 plus 2 is 11. We put a 1 here and we carry up this 1. We regroup it. Now we're going to do the thousands column. We have a 1, a 7, and an 8. What is that? Do you know? Can you figure it out? Yeah, it's 16. Now this is going to be 16,000, all right? And if you're going to write 16,000, it's going to look like this, isn't it? Okay, well, we can put the 6 right there for 6,000, but this is really a 10,000 right here. So we're going to regroup it up here. And now we're going to add up the 10,000s place. All right, well, 1 and 4 is 5, and 3 is how much? Right. Okay, and that makes 8. So our final sum, this is our final sum right here, is 86,185. Kids, you're learning how to do addition with regrouping. Now, when most people do it right here, they don't talk it through in their head as much as I just said. They just do it like this. This is how they talk inside their heads. Help me out. Kids, 8 plus 6, 14. We put down a 4 and we carry up a 1. Okay? 1 and 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8, right? Okay, keep things lined up as you go. There's nothing to carry up because that was just 8 tens. Now we go on to the hundreds. 4 and 9, that's 13, carry up the 1. All right, 4 and 9 is 13, carry up the 1. And we had 13 hundreds, right? And that means that's the same thing as 1,300. So we put the 1 up here. 1 and 1 is 2. So the sum of this right here is 2,384. Now in my head, I even do it faster than that, and you might also. 9 and 5 is 14. Put down the 4, carry up the 1. 1 and 3 is 4, and 6 makes 10. Put down a 0, carry up the 1. 1 and 2 makes 3, plus 7 equals 10. Put down the 0, carry up the 1. 1 and 4 makes 5. Okay, so the sum is 5,004. Kids, you're learning how to do algorithm with regrouping. Now, if you like to do one of the other ways that we've learned earlier, you can do that. Whatever makes you happy, just get the right answer. Kids, today in class, we're going to do workbook pages 75 and 76. You're going to do practice pages 15 and 16. You are learning how to use the algorithm to do addition with regrouping. This week on the Friday quiz, you're going to see these right here. And I think I'm just going to do one with you, okay? But I want you to help me out. I think we'll do the harder one. This one looks harder, I think. Kids, help me out. What is 8 plus 7? Right. 15. Put down a 5, carry up a 1. 1 and 5 and 6? Right. That's 12. Put down a 2, carry up the 1. 1 and 8? That's 9. Good. Now over here, we're into the thousands, and this is, you could say, you could do it one at a time by column, or you could just say 12,000 plus 4,000. Right, 12 and 4 is 16,000. So kids, the sum is 16,925. Okay, you're learning how to do addition with regrouping. You can do this one on your own right here. If you have any problems, come and see us. We'll help you out. Kids, talk to you later. Bye-bye.